to talk about the C word, the word that they don't really want us to use very much. And of course, it's cancer, because I've got several clients who have symptoms. And of course, the first thing I tell them is that I'm not a doctor. I'm not qualified to diagnose, treat, or prevent any disease. And so you should always be under the care of your of a qualified medical physician if you're going to if you think that you might have that. But that being said, can be very helpful. Body code can be very helpful for people who think they might have it or want to prevent it and want to lead a healthy lifestyle, because our Creator's desire for us is to have a life of joy and happiness. And obviously, you're not going to have that if you have, let's say, a tumor or something like that. So here's some things that I do to assist people. One is that I check your body pH. This is something that most medical people do not do, and we find is very helpful, because cancer cells are starved by alkalinity and they're fed by acidity. So you want to make sure that your bloodstream and your overall body is very alkaline. And I can test and find out what your overall alkalinity is of your system as a whole. So 7.0, of course, is neutral. Anything below 7.0 is acidic. Anything over 7.0 is alkaline. So you want to be between 7.3 and 7.5. That's what you want your reading to be. And if you do sign up for a free whole body inventory with me, one of the things we do cover in that inventory is I do check your alkalinity and your body pH to see how alkaline you are. Inevitably, 100% of the cases where somebody has some kind of a tumor going on or some severe life altering disease, their pH is low, usually below 6.8. And I've had them as low as 6.5. And these are people with major things going on. So the first thing we do is get your pH up. And how we do that is by checking your diet, going through your diet and making sure acidic foods are not part of your diet. Foods like sugar, alcohol, processed foods, red meat, and many other foods. Those are the big ones, though, that you need to either remove completely out of your diet or at least severely curtail them. And you can go online and get lists of alkaline foods and acidic foods. And you should print that out, put it on your refrigerator, and 80% of what you consume should be off the alkalinity list. So that's number one, alkalinity for that. Number two is organs and glands. We go through and find out if there are any imbalances in any organs or glands. I have a client right now with severe pain in the abdominal area and is worried that it might be a tumor. So we go in and we're checking the spleen, checking the liver, checking the gallbladder, checking the large intestine, small intestine, ileocecal valve, and other areas, looking for any imbalances that can be cleared. Sometimes pain is not what we think it is. It's just it's your body telling you, well, pain is your body telling you something's wrong. It's your body communicating to you. And sometimes an imbalance is all that's required to fix that. Isn't that cool? And so we get rid of a lot of consternation, a lot of anxiety over it. And sometimes that just helps the healing process, even if you have to go through and have medical care. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you have that medical care and you're able to not be upset, not have that level of anxiety about that? So that's number two, is checking organs and glands. And then number three is, of course, your lifestyle. We look at your sleep. We look at your magnetic field. We look to see if there are any other services that you might need. And the big one I find is hydration. We look at, are you drinking enough water? Are you having enough electrolytes? Or maybe there's something blocking you from being able to absorb these electrolytes properly. So we look at all those things when within the body code. And then finally, I check for misalignments. So you can have imbalances in organs and glands. They can also be misaligned, and your spine can be misaligned, which can be part of it. You can have misalignments in meridians. That, in fact, meridians always comes up. So these are energy channels through your body that feed your chakras. So misalignment can be in a chakra. And I like the description where it says a chakra is like a lake of energy that feeds energy to organs and glands in your body and keeps them running optimally. And then the meridians are like rivers of energy that feed energy into the chakras. So that being said, we look for any misalignments in those meridians and those chakras, and sometimes just correcting that misalignment just seems to send a surge of energy through. I had a client this morning who worked on for about 20 minutes, had her get up, walk around the room, and she came back and said the pain was gone that she was feeling, and she was concerned about whether she had appendicitis or anything else going on. I said, I don't know. I don't diagnose those kind of things. I just clear the imbalances and make you feel better. And possibly all that was going on is that she had fear or anxiety about something. So I don't know. It's the important thing is that we find out what's going on and we fix it and we bring you back to a state of balance and harmony and joy. Okay. So that's what I do. And the body code is a wonderful way to do that. And you can go on my website, balanceharmonyjoy.com, balanceharmonyjoy.com, and you can schedule yourself a free inventory session where we check your organs, check your glands, check your chakras, check your pH, and we also look at your immune system, see how strong that is, whether you're able to fight things off. Sometimes if you're under stress or have something going on, your immune system gets compromised, and we can find out what that level is and make some suggestions on how you can work on that. We look at your brain balance, and we look at your heart, which is a whole future topic, how the heart energy plays a big part in your health, vitality, and well-being. So we do all those things in the free inventory session. It's a 15-minute session. Again, it's free, and I'd love for you to sign up so I could meet you. All right, and I hope this is helpful. I'm here, 12-ish Eastern time every Wednesday, and in the future, if you want to come on and have a free session during the session, let me know in advance. You can go on that website, balanceharmonyjoy.com, and click contact, and send me notes saying I'd like a online session, which means you're giving me permission to test you and also for you to be on the show. And then we can work on you so everybody can see how it works, and then you get a chance to have some work done. So we have a different theme every week, and so that's how we do it. So we look forward to seeing you at future shows, and we'll be doing this every week, and I'll be advertising this more, promoting it more, so we'll have a lot more people on here, and hopefully a lot of guests would like a session. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.